Work feeling like a black hole? You're not alone, here's how to escape. Ever feel like your job is sucking the life out of you? Longer hours, sky-high expectations, and stress levels that could power a small city? Welcome to the modern workforce, where burnout isn't just a buzzword, it's a lifestyle. A shocking Gallup study found work-related stress has skyrocketed by 42% since 2009, with some Asian countries even recognizing 𝗕𝗁𝗂𝗵𝗵, that's death by overwork, as an official cause of death. Yikes! If your job feels like a treadmill set to sprint, buckle up, we've got the survival guide you desperately need. The pandemic was the ultimate work experiment, now what? COVID didn't just change how we work, it blew up the whole playbook. Suddenly, the line between office and home vanished, and guess what? We realized something: this isn't working. As one wise soul, probably sipping coffee in pajamas, once said, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So why are we still stuck in the same grind? It's time to flip the script. Rewrite the rules, before work rewrites you. Forget the usual work-life balance lectures. This isn't about squeezing in more yoga sessions between Zoom calls. Nope. We're talking a full mental revolution. Imagine a world where work serves you, not the other way around. Sounds like a fantasy? It's not. As author Annie Dillard famously said, how we spend our days is, of course, how we spend our lives. So why spend it drowning in emails and regret? Your escape plan starts now. Ready to ditch the burnout cycle? This isn't just theory, it's your game plan for taking back control. Whether you're a corporate warrior or a freelancer on the edge, these strategies are your lifeline. Stay tuned, because life's too short to let work steal your joy. And if your boss asks why you're watching YouTube, tell them it's professional development. About the author. Tim Duggan is a digital media pioneer and award-winning author, best known as the co-founder of Junkie Media. His first book, Cult Status, earned the title of Best Entrepreneurship and Small Business Book at the 2021 Australian Business Book Awards, while his follow-up, Killer Thinking: How to Turn Good Ideas into Brilliant Ones, was recognized as one of Apple Books' best books of 2022. In addition to his writing, Duggan plays a key role in the industry as the chair of the Digital Publishers Alliance, representing over 150 leading independent digital publications. Chapter 1: The 4-Slice Life Pie, What's Really Missing from Yours? The Shocking Truth. Picture this: you're handed a pie, the pie of your life. But instead of blueberries or apple, it's sliced into 4 critical pieces: work, relationships, mind, and body. Now, here's the million-dollar question: which slice is getting all the love, and which one's been left to rot in the fridge? 1. Work, the necessary, but overbearing, slice. Let's be real, work isn't just a slice. For most of us, it's half the damn pie. Sure, it pays the bills and gives us purpose, but when was the last time you stepped back and asked, is this really worth a third of my life? As the great Warren Buffett once said, you've got to keep control of your time, and you can unless you say no. So why do we keep saying yes to burnout? 2. Relationships, the forgotten slice that actually feeds your soul. Think about your best memories. Chances are, they're not from a spreadsheet or a Monday meeting. They're from laughing with friends, hugging family, or just being present with the people who matter. Yet, in the grind of hustle culture, this slice often gets crumbs. And here's the kicker: Harvard research proves that strong relationships are the biggest predictor of long-term happiness. So why aren't we prioritizing them like our lives depend on it? Spoiler, they do. 3. Mind, the silent slice that controls everything. Your mind is like the operating system of your life. If it's cluttered, nothing else runs smoothly. Yet, how often do we actually maintain it? Reading, learning, meditating, these aren't just self-help fluff. As Marcus Aurelius put it, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. So why do we let stress and distraction hijack our mental slice? 4. Body, the slice we ignore until it breaks down. Here's the brutal truth: you can't out-hustle a bad diet, chronic exhaustion, or a body screaming for rest. Yet, we treat our physical health like an optional upgrade until it crashes. Think about it: would you run a car 24/7 without maintenance? Then why do it to yourself? The big lie about work-life balance. They tell us to balance work and life, but that's like saying balance oxygen and breathing. Life isn't the side dish, it's the whole damn meal. Studies show that if we truly optimized for happiness, work would shrink to a smaller, healthier slice. Imagine a world where you actually had time for joy, not just deadlines. The fix? A full circle life. This isn't about perfect balance, it's about realignment. What if, instead of work dominating your pie, each slice got equal love? More laughter, more learning, more living. Because at the end of the day, nobody ever said, "I wish I'd spent more time at the office." Ready to reshape your life pie? Hit like and subscribe, your future self will thank you. Chapter 2: The 112-Hour Secret, How to Finally Fix Your Work-Life Imbalance, Scientifically Proven. Imagine this, you've got exactly 112 waking hours every week to build your dream life. That's it. No rollover minutes, no extensions. How would you spend them? Most of us blow nearly half on work. But what if there was a better way? 1. The radical 28-hour work week. Yes, really. Forget the 50-hour grind. Science says 28 to 32 hours is the sweet spot for peak productivity and happiness. That's right, countries experimenting with 4-day workweeks report higher output and happier employees. As philosopher Bertrand Russell argued, the idea that work is virtuous is making us miserable. So why are we still worshipping burnout culture? 2. Relationships, the 4-hour daily happiness hack. Here's an uncomfortable truth: you could make millions but still feel empty without deep connections. Research shows 4 hours/day of quality relationship time, whether family dinners, friend calls, or even chatting with your barista, boosts happiness more than a 20% raise. As the Dalai Lama reminds us, we are social animals. Isolation is punishment. 3. Mental fitness, your secret productivity weapon. Your brain isn't a machine, it's a garden. 28 hours/week of mental nutrition, reading, podcasts, even zoning out, isn't lazy, it's strategic renewal. Bill Gates famously takes think weeks to recharge. Why? Because as Einstein proved, creativity is the residue of time wasted. 4. Body budgeting, where 1 hour equals 2 extra lifespan years. Here's the ROI nobody talks about: 4 hours/day of body care, cooking, gym, sleep, doesn't cost time, it buys you decades. Athletes know this, but Harvard research confirms it applies to everyone. Each hour invested in health yields 2 to 3 hours of increased daily energy. The genius combo move. Why choose between categories when you can stack them? Workout with a colleague equals body plus relationships. Listen to audiobooks while cooking equals mind plus body. Walking meetings equals work plus body. Why this works: the math doesn't lie. 112 hours divided by 4 categories equals 28 hours each. Work, 28 hours, 4 hours/day. Relationships, 28 hours, 4 hours/day. Mind, 28 hours, 4 hours/day. Body, 28 hours, 4 hours/day. This isn't fantasy, it's how Nobel Prize-winning scientists, top CEOs, and centenarians structure their lives. The only question is, when will you start? Your turn. Which of these 28-hour slices needs the most attention in your life? Drop a comment below, let's troubleshoot together. Chapter 3: The Backwards Budget, How to Get Rich by Spending First. Yes, really. What if everything you've been told about budgeting is completely backwards? Instead of pinching pennies and feeling deprived, imagine a money plan where you design your dream life first, then make the numbers work. This isn't fantasy, it's called the backwards budget, and it's about to change everything you know about money. 1. Your money story is lying to you. We all have one, those subconscious beliefs about money we inherited from our parents: money doesn't grow on trees. Rich people are greedy. But here's the truth: your bank account reflects your mindset, not just your paycheck. What if you could rewrite that story? 2. The corporate secret you should steal. Businesses use 2 budgeting approaches. Top down, bosses dictate your limits. Bottom up, you build budgets based on real needs. The backwards budget borrows from the second method, because your life shouldn't be run like a corporate cost-cutting memo. 3. The magic question most people never ask. What's the minimum I need to earn to feel truly happy? This single calculation reveals you might be closer to financial freedom than you think. Or it exposes what really needs to change. Spoiler, often it's your spending, not your income. 4. Values-based spending, your happiness blueprint. The revolutionary idea? Budget for joy first. Love travel? Allocate there before rent. Hate fancy cars? Ditch that payment guilt-free. As financial expert 𝗕𝗰𝗸𝗄𝗏 says, most people spend money they don't have, to buy things they don't need, to impress people they don't like. 5. The Freedom Formula. 1. List your non-negotiable happy expenses. 2. Add a 20% breathing room buffer. 3. Subtract passive/side income. Equals your true enough number. Why this changes everything. That moment when you realize you could work 20 fewer hours/week and still live well. Or that upgrading your apartment matters less than quarterly weekend getaways. Or better yet, you're already earning enough for your dream life, you're just allocating it wrong. Your turn, the 5-minute challenge. Grab your phone right now and 1. Name 3 things that truly light you up. 2. Estimate their monthly cost. 3. Compare to what you actually spend there. You'll discover one of 2 things. Holy cow, I could afford my dream life today. Or I need to stop wasting $_ on things that don't matter. Which one was it for you? Comment below. P.S. Smash that subscribe button. Next chapter I'll show you how to fund this without a raise. Chapter 4: The lie you've been told about dream jobs, and what actually makes work bearable. Let's destroy the most toxic career advice ever given. Find a job you love and you'll never work a day in your life. This isn't just unrealistic, it's making millions of people miserable. The truth? Work is work, and that's okay. 1. The 3 work realities nobody talks about. Your job fits into one of these categories. A job pays bills. Period. Satisfaction comes from life outside work. A career offers growth, promotions, and skills, but still feels like work. A calling, rare alignment where passion meets paycheck. Think and LT, 1% of people. Here's the kicker, there's nothing wrong with any of these. The problem? We've been brainwashed to see them as a hierarchy where anything less than a calling means you failed. 2. The 20% rule that changes everything. A groundbreaking study on doctors revealed spending just 20% of time on meaningful work slashed burnout rates. Pushing beyond 20%? 0 additional benefits. This proves you don't need to love your job, you just need one meaningful slice. Whether it's mentoring colleagues, creative tasks, or helping customers, that 20% is your lifeline. 3. Why the dream job myth is dangerous. This fantasy creates constant career hopping, looking for unicorns that don't exist, guilt for not being passionate enough, burnout from forcing meaning where there isn't any. As author 𝗕𝗰𝗙𝗄𝗏 puts it, do what you love is the mantra for those who already have privilege. For everyone else? A job that pays fairly and doesn't crush your soul is a win. 4. The new rules of work happiness. 1. Demote work, it's income, not identity. Your worth isn't your job title. 2. Hunt for the 20%. Find that small slice of work that doesn't make you miserable. 3. Invest in life, pour energy into hobbies, relationships, and rest, that's where real fulfillment lives. 5. A better mantra to live by. Let's rewrite that cliché. Find a job you don't hate, that funds a life you love. Less catchy? Maybe. More truthful? Absolutely. Your turn, the 5-second reality check. Ask yourself right now. What's my actual work category, job/career/calling? Where's my 20% of meaningful work? What life experiences is my salary enabling? Remember, work doesn't have to be your passion, it just can't destroy your soul. Which work category are you in? Job, career, or calling? Let's debate in the comments. In the next chapter I'll expose the quiet quitting scam. Chapter 5: Work-life balance is a myth. Here's what actually works, based on science. Brace yourself, everything you've been told about separating work and life is wrong. New research reveals there are only 2 types of people, and which one you are determines everything about your happiness. Which camp are you in? 1. Meet the segmenters, the work ends at 5 p.m. crew. These boundary bosses. White check mark emoji, physically/mentally clock out of work. White check mark emoji, enjoy guilt-free personal time. White check mark emoji, report lower stress levels. But here's the catch, in our always-on work culture, only 31% of people can actually maintain this. Google study of 4,000 employees. 2. The integrators, where work and life collide. The majority, 69%, are mobile phone emoji, answering emails during family dinners. Light bulb emoji, getting shower ideas for work projects. Crescent moon emoji, checking Slack before bed. Their superpower? Ultimate flexibility to handle parenting, side hustles, or creative bursts. 3. Remote work changed everything. The pandemic turned this from personality quirk to urgent survival skill. Segmenters struggle with home as office. Integrators risk 24/7 work burnout. As Cal Newport warns, without structure, work expands to fill all available time. 4. Which one should you be? Spoiler, it's not what you think. The shocking truth? Neither is better. It's about small blue diamond emoji, your personality, can you truly disconnect? Small blue diamond emoji, your job type, creative versus rigid schedules. Small blue diamond emoji, your life phase, new parents often integrate. 5. Hack your type for maximum happiness. If you're a segmenter, create physical work mode triggers, commute, work clothes. Use separate devices for work/personal. If you're an integrator, schedule fake deadlines to stop working. Designate work-free zones, bedroom equals no laptops. The big reveal. Your ideal balance isn't about copying productivity gurus, it's about leaning into your natural style. As psychologist Adam Grant says, the key isn't balancing work and life, it's integrating them in ways that don't make you miserable. Your turn, are you a segmenter or integrator? Type S or I below. PS smash subscribe, next week I'll show how to double productivity without working more hours. Rocket emoji. Bonus, take the 2-question quiz to find your type. 1. Do you think about work during vacations? Yes equals integrator. 2. Can you ignore work notifications after hours? Yes equals segmenter. Amazon's success secret revealed, how to work backwards like Bezos, even if you're not a billionaire. 1. The $1 billion flip. Forget everything you know about planning. Amazon's secret weapon isn't some complex strategy, it's their work backwards approach. Instead of starting with what's possible, they start with the customer's dream and reverse engineer success. As Bezos famously said, if you're competitor focused, you have to wait until there's a competitor doing something. Being customer focused allows you to be pioneering. 𝗂𝘂𝗵𝗏 emoji, the press release hack. Every Amazon project begins with an imaginary press release, written before a single product is built. This forces teams to clarify. White check mark emoji, who is this really for? White check mark emoji, what problem does it solve? White check mark emoji, why would customers care? Start with a perfect ending, and the path becomes clear. 𝗕𝗂𝘂𝗵𝗏 emoji, obsess over outcomes, not outputs. Most companies measure activity, hours worked, features shipped. Amazon measures impact, customer joy, lives changed. The question isn't did we build it? But did it make customers' lives better? 𝗕𝗂𝘂𝗵𝗏 emoji, the 70% rule. Waiting for perfection? Bezos calls this analysis paralysis. Amazon's mantra? If you're 70% confident, move fast. Why? Because speed trumps perfection in innovation. 5𝗂𝘂𝗵𝗏 emoji, your turn, the 10-minute experiment. Try this today. 1𝗂𝘂𝗵𝗏 emoji, write a future you LinkedIn post celebrating your next big win. 2𝗂𝘂𝗵𝗏 emoji, list the 3 steps that got you there. 3𝗂𝘂𝗵𝗏 emoji, start with step 3 and work backwards. 6𝗂𝘂𝗵𝗏 emoji, why this changes everything. This isn't just for tech giants, it works for career pivots, what's my dream job description? Side hustles, what's my first 5-star review? Personal goals, what's my after photo story? 7𝗂𝘂𝗵𝗏 emoji, the truth about success. As Duggan reveals, working backwards isn't a strategy, it's a mindset shift from can we to should we. Your mission, 3 simple steps. 1𝗂𝘂𝗵𝗏 emoji, like if this reframed how you think about goals. 2𝗂𝘂𝗵𝗏 emoji, subscribe for more unconventional success hacks. 3𝗂𝘂𝗵𝗏 emoji, share with someone who's stuck in planning mode. 70% of you watching haven't subscribed yet. That's okay, but imagine applying the work backwards method to this channel. What content would make you hit that bell? Comment below, I read every reply. Remember, as Bezos proved, the future belongs to those who design it first on paper. Now, go write your press release.